Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Before starting, a question received from one of the student as a part of awareness campaign to combat against rapid spread of coronavirus COVID-19. Um, Please follow the guidelines received from healthcare of the province or the city, and I would like here to revise them a little bit, like avoid touching your face, eyes and nose or mouth. Wash your hands frequently with the soap, and cover your nose or mouth with the elbow, or you can social distancing, we talked about it, that don't go frequently outside or stay home is the best solution. So you can be the part of this campaign against the rapid spread of the coronavirus. So stay safe, stay alert. And here is the question. And somebody also asked me that make the video like longer so that kids can use that as a tutorial and do that like half an hour video or something like that. So yeah, that can also be a possibility. I will make next time the longer video. Here this question raised is select the solution of radical sign 3 minus 2 under the root again 2, and the possible answers are given here. So and we have to select the which is the correct answer for this radical expression. These radical expressions, because this sign we know that this is called radical sign, right? Mistakenly the people say the square root, and square root, it can be used for a square root, for a cube root, for a fourth root. Actually this is your square root if it is not written here, because it is mostly used for a square root, so we mistakenly said it's, but it is a radical sign, right? But if it is written here 1/3, then it is a cube root, right? So this is a cube root. So, and if I write it here 4, so this will be the fourth root, right? So that's how we deal with the radical sign. So radical sign is also related with one of the thing which is commonly used in mathematics is perfect square. And we all know that perfect squares of the numbers are very important. For example, 4 is a perfect square of 2. So perfect square of 2 means 2 times 2 gives me 4. So 4 is a perfect, I will write 4 is a perfect square of 2. 4 is perfect square of 2. Or so on and so forth. We can say 9 is a perfect square of 3, and then 16 is a perfect square of 4, 25 is a perfect square of 5, and so on and so forth, we can say. Or we can define that if we say the square root of 9, that means 9 should be under the radical sign, and we are taking square root, and when we break it, it is a perfect square, and then we couple it or pair it, and then my answer is 3. So that means this is the half power, right? So if in terms of the power I write 3 square, and if I take the under root of this, then square root and this power cancel. Why? Because radical sign representing here half power, and exponent power here is the 2 power. So 2 power and half power, they get cancelled each other. So my answer is 3. So whenever you receive some questions like under the root something and that is square, anything which is here will remain there, but this square root sign or radical sign will be cancelled with power of 2. So we have that result. So this is just an understanding before attempting this question. And in algebra, we also have seen one of the very amazing formula for perfect square. We have dealt that formula several times, but for review, we will write it here. A minus B whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So that means if something is written like this, then we can make a perfect square out of it, where a is my first term minus sign, b is my second term. So that also helps us to solve the radical expressions, right? So this is a radical expression which is given here, and we have to see how to get the answer, which one is correct, right? So we have to select the correct answer. So going quickly into this formula, making a perfect square. So I will rewrite the formula: a square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to a minus b whole square. And if I see my only expression 3 minus 2 under root 2, so I will be saying that, okay, if this is my 3 minus, so a is my 3 minus 2 under root 2, 2 under root 2, 3 minus 2 under root 2. I am taking it here, 3 minus 2 under root 2, and I am putting it like this, that 2 is here, 2 is here. So 3 is here, so we will deal with this thing in a minute. So we have to see that what our a should be, because I cannot write 3, but I can write 2ab. So this a, this radical 2 or under root 2, or a may be a or maybe b, right? So if we assume that, okay, it is a, then I would write here under root 2 whole square. I can write this because I am assuming that this 2 under root 2 is 2ab. So this under root 2 may be a or b. So I am assuming that it is a. Therefore, I am putting it here in the value of square root 2 whole square. Again, taking advantage of the same thing which I described here, that if you have something under the radical sign and I square of it, then half power cancels with the 2 power, right? So now I have to determine what is my b, right? So to determine by b, I have here that radical sign and a square cancels. That means it is 2, but I need 3. My question is 3. So that means I am short of 1. If I write this, I am short of 1. So if I put 1 here, then I did not change anything to the expression, to my expression, which is 3 minus 2 under root 2. So that means I am deciding to have my b as 1. So my b is 1. So now I have 2ab. So 2ab. I am good with my expression, and I am very close to develop my perfect square, which is a minus b whole square. What is a in my case? Under the radical sign 2, square root 2. What is b in my case? Which is 1. So that means I can rewrite this as under the root 2 minus 1 whole square. This is what I get from my perfect square formula, right? So this is just with the knowledge of when you rewrite the formula, you think about your expression, you can reach at it. So now square root minus 1 whole square is this, but my question is under the root 3 minus 2 under root 2. But 3 minus under root 2 is equals to this thing. So I can equate it as under the root 2 minus 1 whole square. This is what we have calculated, that this inside thing is equals to this, right? With the help of perfect square formula. So I am equating this thing is equals to this thing. So I take the square root of that whole thing, right? So here I took the advantage of half power cancels with this square, and my answer is under the root minus 1. So where is my option is? Option 3 is my under root minus 1, which is correct. So I will select my answer as under root 2 minus 1. So this is my answer. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button to get the next video. Thank you for watching.